Last night on the News Hour, we shared results from a survey that revealed nearly half of all Canadian singles say that debt is a dating deal breaker, and they wouldn't give somebody a shot if that person were in the red. I wonder if when we tell that information to people. Now, this was a Match.com survey. It also said that when asked, women were more likely to label themselves savers, and men were more likely to label themselves spenders. Gary Jones is joining Jane Carstens and me right now to talk about this. Really quickly, Jane, when do people start talking about money in relationships? Early on?
Well, when I talk to clients, we talk about it right up front. You know, they don't want to waste time meeting somebody if they're not financially secure.
Isn't that interesting? Hey, it all comes down to money, doesn't it?
Imagine seeing someone's books before you see them.
Dating, no, not, yeah. Well, and Jane, you deal with a lot of people because people pay for your services, and they pay a fairly healthy chunk of money for you to help find them a mate. A lot of people you deal with have a lot of money. So,
well, they spend their money wisely.
Right.
Or they invest in people to help them, invest in financial planners, someone to help them, you know.
Have you ever had a client say, look, I'm looking for a wife or a husband. I absolutely do not want to, if this doesn't work out and we're getting divorced, I do not want to share with them what I've already built?
Well, I touch on stuff like that, but I think most people are pretty in tune with prenups and things like that, conversations before they get to that stage.
Right. One person makes more money than the other. What happens in your world?
Really doesn't make a difference. I think it's people are becoming, you know, women are becoming to be the major breadwinners nowadays, and I think it's just that when they want to find someone, they want to meet somebody at least that's financially as secure as they are.
Yeah. So what happens? And it is a little still uneven if, say, the woman makes more than the man.
Doesn't matter who's making more. Sometimes it's just interesting in that relationship how one person who makes more seems to think they can spend a little bit more. Right? They might go out for lunch a little bit more. They might have, so having that conversation in advance causes less hurt feelings. So yes, I may be making more, but it requires me possibly to spend more.
You know what I think is interesting is, so the change really is coming in women working, you know, and so first of all, men were the breadwinners. Now women are starting to work and contribute to the household, and now women are starting to make, in some cases, more than men. And yet a lot of women almost don't seem to remember that back in the old days, the guys didn't complain about the woman spending his money so much. It was our money. Right. But now that more women earn money, there's a little bit of a disparity where you...
There are still 40% of people that have split money after they get married. And they were saying that it's probably better just to actually pool the money in the end.
Pool the money.
Unless you're a lawyer. A lawyer probably would say the opposite.
Thank you both for staying. I appreciate you staying for this, Jane. And always, Gary, great ideas.
Yeah.
I've got some great ideas as well to ask some of my clients.
I know. It's really good. Gary, you come to us every week with really, or every other week with good common sense stuff. So thanks for making us think about money.